forget. I go just so I can forget.
Yo guys, what is up? Slimshaynee Gaming here to bring you back another video. This is going to be more of a technical video today for my tech vids. The only reason is because this is more of changing values to sign. I don't know. It's something that will definitely fall into the category of my tech videos. So I think I said that. Did I say category? It's like I'm saying categories like that game. Pretty fun, by the way. But this will be in my tech videos because it goes within that category. Anyways, I hope you guys definitely enjoy this. It's something that's pretty easy to do and pretty fun to do as well, just because it gets you a little bit into programming a little bit. This is what helped me get into programming a little bit, just because it's something that's very fun to do and just mess around with, because you can try it with many other games. So anyways, let's just get started. So what you're going to need is VBA-M. You can get this emulator or this GBA emulator on the Chrome Web Store. So just go on the Chrome Web Store and type up VBA and it'll pop up. I'll have a link to it in the description, just in case if you guys would rather do that instead. I know I would rather do that instead, because why should not? So that's there. You just click on here. I'll go to the side right here. It'll say add to Chrome. You just click add to Chrome. Right here it says rate it, only because I already downloaded it and you already see it right here. So it's gonna say add to Chrome. You click add to Chrome, then it'll ask you if you want it as a shortcut. And so you just do that and then it'll pop up right here. Pretty easy to set up in all honesty. So after you downloaded that, what you're going to need to do is download our boy Cheat Engine right here. I'll have Cheat Engine in the description below to download, but definitely make sure to watch out when downloading Cheat Engine. It's not a virus at all whatsoever, even though the computer does say it is. Just make sure when you're actually installing it, make sure you read every single thing when installing it, because you can accidentally install other programs along the side with Cheat Engine, which is why some people get viruses, because they just keep clicking install. You have to make sure you watch out when you are installing the program. There's many videos on it, just installing it very carefully, which is what you got to do with every program, of course. But with all that out of the way, as long as you got Chrome up, you got Cheat Engine up, and you got the VBA emulator or GBA emulator. Once you have all those, then you're pretty good. Just make sure you get a ROM for whatever game you like, and you're good to go. So now that we're all right here, let us click into the game. So let's do CTRL-O, and that'll bring us to whatever folder you put your ROMs in, because you have to make a ROMs folder and everything like that. I have Super Mario RPG, Sonic Advance, Mario Kart, no biggies. I'm going to go to Sonic Advance. Sadly though, with this emulator, a lot of the games run a little bit slowly. I tried using this emulator from the Chrome Web Store called GPEMU. Sadly, modifying the games doesn't work on that application, so they all work on VBA, and sadly all the games don't run at a nice frame rate, which kind of sucks, but hey, it's still fun to work with when it comes down to programming. So anyways, let us get started with the game. Let's just click start. Let me remember the controls. There we go. I already have a few stages done right now. We're going to go to Zone 1, Act 1. Alright, so now that we're here in the game, we're going to start up. We're going to go on the Chrome right here. We're going to go to the Task Manager. I'll show you guys why in a second. Alright, now that we are over here, well, we're going to go down all the way. We're going to go down all the way to the native client module, VBA-M. And as you can see for the process ID, it's 5008. We're just going to cancel out of that. We're going to go to our calculator. And what you want to do is make sure you view it as programmer. Make sure it's on keyword and decimal. So now that we're here, we just click in 5008. Enter. Actually, never mind, don't enter it. Just click on hex. And now that we're on hex, it comes with 1390. So bring it back to decimal. Make sure you remember this number, 1390. And you're going to go over to Cheat Engine, and you're going to see you're going to see the last 4 digits. It could be letters too, but it was 1390. So we're going to click on this one right here. All right, now we're finally here. So we could change the values for almost anything in Sonic Advance right here. We can even change the score, the amount of rings. and the amount of lives right here. So we're going to change the amount of rings because that's probably the easiest thing to do. So we're going to go with our first scan. We're just make sure it's on exact value, 4 bytes. Make sure everything's the same as you can see right here. We're going to click on first scan. That was pretty quick. I love that. For some reason, last time I was doing this, it took me a long while for it to scan. It was so weird. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go collect a ring. We're now going to type in 1 for the next value. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go make 2 right there, 2 rings. We're going to do it once more, change the value to 2. All right, so we have these 2 right here. We're going to do it one more time. All right, so as you can see, this is the one right here, because as you can see, the value is now 3, and the previous one was 2, since the previous amount of rings we had was 2. So we're going to drag this down here. All right, so now that we have this all right here, we could change the value right here if you want to. And now, if you want to get infinite rings, you can click on active. So it'll always stay as 3 for the value. The whole time, it'll stay as 3 the whole time if you leave it on active. If you just want to go to infinite amount of rings and just give it some wacky behind number, let's just go with like just a high number. As you can see, it just pops up with 999, no biggie. Now if we leave it on active, watch this right here. Every time we collect a ring, we'll get an extra life right here. So let me find the jump button. There we go. We should be getting an extra life. For some reason, it's not doing that. Oh, here, my bad. I know why. Let me go over to here, change the value to 99. Let me see what happens now. There we go. So if you have it at 9, yeah, I think you have to have it at any number like beneath like the next 100 value. You know what I mean? Because every 100 rings you have, you get an extra life. So every time I walk into a ring now with it on active and 99 as the value, I'll get an extra life every time. And if you want to put infinite lives, you can, but just doing this makes life a lot easier. And that's really all you do. In all honesty, I would turn it off the active, or I would turn your sound off, because you'll keep hearing the 100 up sound, which is very annoying over time. So I would highly prefer that. But for some reason, don't worry about this emulator if it doesn't run fast at all on your computer. It's going to run the same way on every single PC, because for some reason this emulator is just slow for some reason. Hopefully the developers actually fix that at some point. For some reason the lives max out at 9. Hopefully, I think you can change that if I am right. I think it might stay at 9 as capped. I'm not too sure. But that's basically how you hack GBA games. It's pretty easy as that. If you guys want to try this out on any other games, just let me know how that works out. Just keep me in touch how it goes. This was just something that I wanted to show you guys. A video that I wanted to do for a long while now, but I just never got on to doing it. But I'm like, you know what, I'll make this video now, and then boom, there we go. Very easy to do. It's the original way of how you usually hack games using Cheat Engine. I just found out that you can actually use this on the GBA emulator, and I was like, that's amazing. So I tried that, and then boom, as you can see, you can hack any GBA game really. That's so exciting. So what I'm going to do now is try out other games. Let me know what games you guys try. Let me know how they work out. And I will see you guys in the next video. So have a great one, and peace.